Hello everyone, ShadowMario41 here, welcome back to Let's Play SoulCalibur 2. Ha, you thought I was going to do that title screen thing, didn't you? Oh well, I tricked you up there. This video is going to be, to be honest, kind of boring, but it's going to be the game settings and options. Then we'll get back into other stuff in the museum, but this has to be shown eventually. I mean, it won't take very long. I'll try to keep this as short and quick as possible, so let's get right into it. In the options we have game settings. Everything's on the default right now, but you can change the difficulty level, which will apply to arcade, extra arcade, team battle, extra team battle, and battle theater. You can tell by on the right, you can see the modes that are lit up that will apply. So you can go all the way to extremely hard, but that would be hell. The fight count for a one-player game, you can go up to 5 or down to just 1. Obviously the same for a versus game. How much life you have. 100% is just normal health. You can have 10% less health or up to 30% more health. So that's kind of interesting. The round time, I believe you can go infinite, but up to 60 seconds and down to 30 seconds. So it's kind of interesting, and the same for a versus game. You can set it so, it's off right now, but you can set it so if you lose, you'll be able to change your character if you want to continue. So I think that's kind of stupid. You might as well go all the way with one character. Stage selection on, that's self-explanatory. Neutral guard is if, say you weren't pressing any buttons on the controller, you'd be just sitting there, your character would automatically guard with this option on, and it is default, in the default it's on. So I think that's kind of interesting how it does that. Oh well. But obviously you're still susceptible to throws, so someone could just throw you like ridiculously. Help messages on or off, so you can see it even on the bottom. It just turns it off, so it doesn't even tell you what it does. But I'll leave them on. Subtitles on or off. That's just usually when a character speaks, you get to see the subtitle. And then default settings will restore everything to default. Controller settings, you can set different control schemes. There's A, which I'm using right now, B, which changes the, pretty much just the A and B buttons there. C really changes a lot of things. Free means you can just edit it yourself. I like sticking with A. I think that's the easiest. And you can change the rumble feature on or off. I kept it off for this Let's Play because I didn't want you guys to hear the rumble in the background, but yeah, usually I have it on. Display settings, we can adjust the display, which means pretty much just seeing where these things are displayed. Say you can move this up or you can move that down. There's no real purpose in doing that, and I think I just saved those, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Revert to default settings. Okay. My bad. But yeah, that's kind of useless. I don't know why you'd really want to change those unless you have like a really oddly shaped TV. Anyway, here you can adjust the brightness. Again, this is just default settings. This is the darkest, or you can go lighter and lighter. I think that's way too bright. I mean, I think that's a pretty good brightness setting, but I'm going to stick with default. It gives the game, you know, a little darking feeling. I like it. And finally, the screen ratio. We're using normal 4:3. Even though I do play on a flat screen, I find it better with the camera to do 4:3, but you can also go to 16:9. So that's that. Sound settings, pretty self-explanatory. The speaker type, I'm on surround, even though I'm not really using surround sound. I just keep it on surround. And then you'll be able to hear.
History and the world, a tale of souls and swords, eternally.
You'll be able to hear the background game music, sound effects, and voice, which won't stop, which is kind of annoying. Language, you can go English or Japanese, and then just restore to default. Okay, enough of that. Records, here are all the records. Obviously, this file was just created for this Let's Play, so everything I've been doing isn't necessarily everything I've been doing in the entire span of me having this game. Obviously, Link has been used a lot, huh? Anyway, you can see character data, what they've been used. Arcade records, kind of nice. Extra arcade, versus battle. Obviously, there's no versus battle because I haven't played multiplayer on this file. Time attack standard, time attack alternative, time attack extreme, extra time attack standard, alternative extreme, survival, extra survival deathmatch, extra survival no recovery, So yeah, pretty much everything has a record for it, even extra team battle. Collection history, yeah, I might as well scroll through this. This is pretty much everything we've unlocked in the game, and you get to see the little pictures of it. Yeah, I'll scroll through this, why not? So you can see everything we've gotten, and we have gotten all 88 because we do have the second alternate title screen, so that's the indicator that we pretty much got everything. And this is actually a useful thing to check if you're not sure like what you don't have, because you might be missing like one thing. Usually it groups characters together for everything. So like if you see only 2 things for one character instead of like 3 or 4, usually that means that you're missing something, but not always. Some characters only have 2 costumes. So yeah, this is a pretty useful way to check. Try to narrow down exactly what you're missing. Oh, by the way, I didn't even explain. I did unlock everything, and to unlock the last 2 things, which is the opening home version, which is just the thing I showed in the very first video, that little opening sequence, and the opening arcade version, you have to play Extra Time Attack Extreme and Extra Survival No Recovery 5 times each, and that's it. Or you can beat the modes instead of playing them 5 times. But those are really hard to beat, and it's easier to just play them 5 times. So that's our whole collection history. Okay. And finally the memory card. That's pretty obvious. You can switch off the autosave. That's pretty much the only thing that I think serves a purpose there. So these have been the game options of Let's Play SoulCalibur 2. Like I said, next time we're going to get into some more of this stuff. There's still a lot to do, and I think these extras are really cool, so stick around. This is ShadowMario41. See you guys next time for more of the not boring stuff of Let's Play SoulCalibur 2. See ya.